the Anunnaki, the Book of Enoch, and the story of Harut and Marut in the Qur'ān, all these strange stories point to one place: Mount Hermon. This mountain is one of the most mysterious in the world. Israel has been watching it for years and even calls it cursed. Today the mountain is under their control, and Netanyahu seems pleased about it. But why is this mountain so important? Could there be a secret book left by Harut and Marut, who taught people magic, as the Qur'an says? Or are they looking for hidden knowledge brought by beings from another world? Do the Anunnaki have any link to Islam? Are there secret books hidden inside the mountain? This is just the start of our mystery video series. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. This mountain is not like the others. It has very different secrets, and this is more than just a conspiracy theory, because while you are watching this video, Israel will still be digging there. With recent events happening, this mountain truly deserves attention. Throughout history, some mountains were not just part of nature. They became the center of strange and mystical stories. One of them is Hermon Mountain, located on one of the key borders of the Middle East. In old texts, in Jewish holy books and myths, Hermon Mountain was the place of big events. But interestingly, it is not seen as holy. It is seen as something outside of holiness. One of the most shocking things is this: some people believe that deep inside this mountain there is forbidden knowledge. This knowledge was not from Earth. It caused fast changes in technology in the past. Some believe that thousands of years ago, when humans got this knowledge, they became corrupt. Then, the big flood of Nuh came. Everything was reset, and life started again from zero. So, who brought this forbidden knowledge? Many of you have heard about fallen angels. These are beings who were sent down from the sky, removed from paradise, and connected to darkness. Sometimes they are shown as evil. Sometimes they are shown as sad or tragic. But we must say this clearly: the idea of fallen angels does not exist in Islam. In the Qur'an, the angels, Malika, are perfect beings. They never disobey Allah. So, believing in angels that rebel is not correct for us as Muslims. We as Muslims do not accept the idea of fallen angels. But if we want to understand the strange things happening in the world, like secret groups, dark rituals, fast technology changes, deep fears, and old mysteries, then we need to study where this belief came from and what it says, even if we don't accept it. Many powerful people in the world believe in it, and as you can see today, Israel has taken control of Hermon Mountain, and they are enjoying their control. So, what is the story of the fallen angels? And what does it have to do with Hermon Mountain? Here we see one of the prophets mentioned in the Torah, Enoch, and his book. In the Islamic tradition, Enoch is believed to be Idris. In the Qur'an, it is said that Prophet Idris was raised to a high place, Jannah. It is believed that he was taken up to the sky. In the Torah, the same thing is said about Enoch. God took him. The Book of Enoch, according to Jewish and Christian belief, tells us about a strange event that happened before this rising. The angels looked down from the sky. They saw the beauty of human women and made a promise together. Let us go down, let us take the women as our wives and have children with them. It is said that 200 angels came down to the top of Hermon Mountain. This is the same Hermon Mountain near today's Syrian border. Because of this dark promise, the mountain became a non-holy place according to Jewish belief. According to Enoch, these angels, also called watchers, did more than marry human women. They gave humans forbidden knowledge. They taught women how to make shiny jewelry, men how to make weapons, people how to do magic, how to read the future, how to make spells with plants, how to use the stars to guess what will happen. Humans quickly gained knowledge from these beings that came from the sky, but this was not holy knowledge. It was called dark knowledge. From this union, giant beings were born, the Nephilim, huge, wild, and violent creatures who ate humans. And because this could not go on, God sent a great flood. He chained the angels, and the Nephilim were destroyed. That's how the story goes. Of course, as we said before, this story is not Islamic and does not make sense in our belief, because in Islam, angels never disobey, they have no gender, and they cannot have children with humans. But maybe the ones called angels in this story were actually jinn. Still, we cannot say this story is true. There are no Islamic sources that tell it like this. But to understand the topic and what is happening today, this story is important because the people who now control Hermon Mountain, Israel, believe in this story. So, where do Harut and Marut, the two angels mentioned in the Qur'ān, fit into all of this? If you noticed, there are some interesting similarities between the story of Harut and Marut and the story of the fallen angels who came down to Hermon Mountain. In Islam, we don't have many details about Harut and Marut, but in Jewish belief, these two angels also fell in love with a human woman, just like the other angels. This woman's name was Zahara. It is said that they taught her the Ismi Azam prayer, the greatest name of Allah. Because of this, Allah punished them. They were chained and hung upside down in a cave until the day of judgment. As for Zahara, after saying the Ismi Azam, she went up to the sky. But this was a big sin, so Allah turned her into a star, and that star is what we now call the planet Venus, according to Jewish belief. According to the Qur'an, Harut and Marut were real angels, and yes, they did teach people magic. Some of these spells were even used to break marriages, to separate husband and wife. But when they taught people, they always said, "We are only a test, do not disbelieve." They never taught anyone unless they gave this warning first. The extra stories that come from Jewish beliefs are not accepted in Islam. But as I said before, if we want to understand today's events and secret plans, we need to know about these things. Now back to Hermon Mountain. Some people believe that Harut and Marut are still hanging inside a cave, waiting for the day of judgment. And here is the most shocking part. That cave is believed to be near Damascus, Syria, close to Hermon Mountain. Because Hermon is said to be the place where the fallen angels came down and taught forbidden knowledge, some people believe that the cave of Harut and Marut is also in Hermon. This is the root of all the mystery about Hermon Mountain. Maybe Israel is searching for Harut and Marut in Hermon. Maybe they are trying to find the forbidden knowledge that should never be learned. So, what is the connection between Hermon Mountain and beings from outside our world? This question comes from people who believe in the story of fallen angels. If angels cannot disobey Allah, and if fallen angels cannot exist, then what if these beings were not angels at all? What if they were actually visitors from another place, and humans only thought they were angels or gods? This brings us to the story of the Anunnaki. There are similarities between the belief in fallen angels and the story of the Anunnaki found in Sumerian tablets. In those tablets, beings from the sky came down and taught humans. They taught farming, astronomy, and metalwork. Some people think these beings were from a very advanced civilization and that they came from outside the earth. Some even believe they were harsher gods. So, maybe the angels or gods that people once believed in were actually symbolic stories used to describe intelligent beings from beyond Earth. This mystery still remains unsolved. Israel believes that the ruins of the system these beings destroyed long ago might still be hidden at the top of Hermon Mountain, and they have already started research there. After the Israeli Minister of Defense said they were preparing to make the occupation in Syria permanent, he also said, "Our army will stay on Hermon Mountain with no end date." Of course, these claims about Hermon Mountain are not the only ones. Another interesting theory is this: Israel might be searching for the treasure of Prophet Sulaiman on Hermon Mountain, one of the most mysterious treasures in history. a legendary treasure that is said to be buried under Jerusalem. Some people believe it is only gold and jewels. Others think it is the key to divine knowledge. According to some beliefs, this treasure is not just about money. It is said to include wisdom, ancient writings, holy seals, powerful objects, and divine secrets. Prophet Sulaiman was both a prophet and a strong king. In the Qur'ān and the Torah, it is said that he could control jinn, the wind, and animals. Many Jews believe that the secret of this power is hidden in this treasure. So, where is this treasure now? Since the day it was founded, Israel seems determined to follow the traces of religious and historical heritage. Their dream to rebuild the Temple of Sulaiman is one of the most important parts of this goal, because to them, the temple is not just a holy building, it is the house of God on earth. That's why Israel's archaeological work is not only scientific, it also has religious and ideological goals. The digging in the tunnels under Jerusalem is not just to study history, but also to find parts of Sulaiman's lost treasure. Some researchers say that Israel is now focusing not just on Jerusalem, but also on Mount Hermon. People talk about how the mountain is important for military reasons, like its height, clear views, and water sources. But others think there's a deeper reason. Some researchers and hidden sources believe Israel is digging underground in Mount Hermon to find the lost treasure of Prophet Sulaiman, a.s. Old stories say that Sulaiman may have hidden ancient writings and important items in this area. So maybe Israel's secret work there is really about finding these hidden things. I'd say we wait and see, but maybe there are already things happening that we don't know about. If this video gets 10,000 likes, I'll make another one about the Book of Enoch from an Islamic view. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.